Namaste to all the divine souls. I'm Aradhna Vaishnav from the Yoga Institute. A very interesting topic that uh, is going to be spoken about right now. And that topic, I'll tell you a little later on, or I think I'll rather tell you the topic. It is Nispanda Bhava. And before I move on to this topic, when I was talking about with the students in one of the classes, a very, very interesting example came from the student, which really impacted me. And I think it's a wonderful visual and example the student gave. Nispan Bhav, what is it all about? If I had to give you this example, it is all about a visual. In cinematic language, it's called a stop motion effect, is where one is standing and the world is passing by behind. One is able to hold oneself, be still. It's a mental yoga technique. It is a technique where one is able to develop objectivity and let go. And this particular mental yoga technique has been developed by our founder Shri Yogendra Ji for imparting or inculcating this attitude of letting go in life. Now we see that our life is nothing but a big drama and we are all there as actors, right? But in real life, in real drama that you go to watch, or if an actor is acting in a drama, is it possible for the actor to become that or get entangled in that role and keep playing that role? Maybe, he does 10 dramas, he can't be 10 different personalities. It'll be like he'll become a very messy personality, or he'll become a very split personality trying to become all of that, right? And this is what usually happens to us in our life. We get entangled in whatever that the life is leading us to. We are not able to keep an attitude of a spectator or a witness. That is why we have this wonderful technique called Nispanda Bhava. And before I go ahead with this technique, let me tell you one thing. The Yoga Institute has very wonderfully and thoughtfully come up with this app called Nispand app, where you'll see all these techniques for mental health, because yoga is all about a healthy mental state of mind. Now, when I talk of Nispanda, what does Nispanda mean? Nispanda means is being without movement, or being motionless, or not making any movement, or you're still steady. Not possible for us, right? So this technique is going to use the medium or the vehicle of body to ensure that we bring that so the body is in no movement state, which will then sort of affect our mental health or mental state to become more calm and relaxed. So it's a conscious way of relaxing our mind. To do this technique, it is not necessary that I can only do it at my home or only at my home. I can even do it in my office, because in an environment which is all the time taking us here and there, integrating our balance, it is dissipating our balanced state of mind. This technique can be used anywhere, wherever you are. So, Nispanda and Bhava. Bhava is developing that attitude or that state of mind, right? So, how do you manage this technique? This technique, all you need to do is sit comfortably. If you're in your home, then you sit comfortably against a wall. Keep your legs stretched out in front of you. Keep your palms turned upside towards the sky, and they're resting on the thigh. And then what will you do? You will slightly lean back and keep your back and your head leaning against the wall. Then you will gently close your eyes. Now, all you have to do is, if you can, pick up a constant sound that is happening around you, right? And when you are able to be with that sound constantly that is around you, please ensure that you are not creating any imagery of the sound. All you need to do is use the sense of sound, right? Or listening to that particular sound. In case by any chance that sound moves away, then you take the next sound that you can hear. And this is how you will be able to keep at it. Now, anytime your mind wavers away, there is a thought that comes, come back to picking up a sound. Now, what is this? This is nothing but like that visual I showed you. You're being there standing and the whole world is passing by you, from you. Sound here is like that life, right? And in this life, in this chaotic life, I'm able to hold on to my thoughts that are taking me here and there, my emotions that are taking me here and there, everything that's taking me, dissipating me in various directions. This is how you do the Nispan Bhav. You can do that even sitting in the chair of your office. All you need to do is just relax yourself. You don't have to be stiff. Just close your eyes and pick up any sound, right? So this is what you can keep doing, practicing this. And to give the best example of this Nispan Bhav, for me is the Yoga Institute. How? It is as simple as that. The institute is basically surrounded by lot of noise around, and the airport is very close to the institute, and every few minutes you have an aeroplane flying over. But the institute and we as teachers keep continuing what we are doing. The institute runs without any hindrance, with all the chaos around. So the institute is like an island by itself, and amongst all the chaos, it is absolutely stable, doing what it's supposed to do. So this is a beautiful visual I have of for Nispan Bhav in my mind where the Yoga Institute is concerned. So namaste, thank you, God bless.